I've been so blessed. Every phase of my life, high school, college, grad school, business, I have just had amazing people come into my life. Like wonderful people have been sent into my life to love me and support me. I think we do need more focus on relationship and family. And I feel like career is important and success is important, but obviously we know how to do that. Like we got that. We're getting degrees. We're getting, you know, cars and houses and business and this and that. Okay, it's clear to everyone we can do it, and we do it. But how great are we at family and at being wives and husbands and, you know, stewards of our community? And we usually, and for us, and again, this is my personal opinion, we don't really focus on that as much until we get older, and then we look back and like, oh yeah, yes, I'm good now, and let me now give back to the community. If I could go back in time, I definitely would have spent more time and energy in investing in relationships, even just learning about myself in relationships and how do you balance, you know, the career and in school and the time and the schedule and investing in someone who cares about you and learning about because that's real life. Because when after, you know, you finish school and you have a career, if you're in a relationship, you have to know, how do I balance my relationship or my husband and a new career and trying to climb the ladder in this space, whatever space you choose. Or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you still have to know how to balance that. But a lot of times we're pushing that off. We're pushing that part off to try to figure that out later. I wish that people wouldn't look at being a wife and family as like, oh, well, that's nothing, you know, being a doctor, now that's something. Now being a lawyer, now that's something. Well, you know what? Being a mom is something too. And I love both. Like, yeah, I'm a businesswoman. I've been in business for 20 years. But being a mom is something too. I would love for us to focus on that a little bit more as people. Yes, you can be, but everything that you can do doesn't mean you should do it, right? So I feel like, unfortunately, we are not also encouraged to figure out what you love. Like, is it that you want to be, if it's being a doctor or being a vet if that's what you love, yes, please do that. But if it's not what you love, don't do that because your family always wanted a vet in the family, or always wanted a doctor, or always wanted a lawyer, or always wanted a business owner. Figure out what you love. So if a woman wants to be a mom, be a mom. If she wants to be a farmer, be a farmer. If you want to be a writer, a director, whatever that is your passion, that makes you light up, that is your gift to the world that God has put within you. That's what I would love for us to encourage in our girls and our boys. When you show up in the world differently than who you really are and who you are meant to be, then you're not giving God's gift to the world, because God made you who you are for a purpose. And it's just so freeing when you feel as a woman you can show up in the world as who you were meant to be, instead of, well, here's this label and here's this mask and you need to do this, you need to do that, and you need to do that. Do you really? Are you happy? Because that's really what God wants for us, is for us to be happy and to make each other happy and to support each other. And it's really hard to be happy when you're not yourself.